guys, I was watching the new episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills last night, and I just could not help but think about how much the show has changed. The cast has evolved over the years. We went from the Kyle and Kim sister drama era to the Kyle and Kathy sister drama era, and there was a whole lot of Lisa Vanderpump in between, who is my fave of all time. So let's have some fun, look back on the show, and see if you can make the A-list of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills trivia. Here's what you need to know to play. We are going to cover every season of the show. We'll play 4 rounds of 3 questions each. Each round has an easy, harder, and a hardest question. You have 10 seconds before the correct answer is revealed. Now you can give yourself 1 point for each correct answer. Don't forget to record somehow how many questions you've answered correctly. And the most important rule of all, have fun. Let's kick things off with round 1. I'm calling this, What's in a Name? Our first easy question, what is the title of Erika's book? Hint, hint, it's also one of her songs. Erika's book is called Pretty Mess. It's a great read, but to be entirely honest, I haven't finished it yet, so take that with a grain of salt. Round 1 hard question, who was the rescue pup at the center of Puppygate? Ooh, big drama here. And the reason why LVP is no longer on the show. The rescue pup's name was Lucy. Of course, Dorit and her kids called her Lucy Apple Juice. And a little message from my fur baby Barney, adopt, don't shop. And the hardest question of round 1, what was the name of Lisa Vanderpump's season 1 house guest who she said was like a son to her? Lisa's infamous house guest was Cedric. We all know that didn't end well, but if you don't remember, you can Google it. The articles are still there. Hope you're feeling confident, because it's time for round 2. Say what? This is easy. Who is such an effing liar, according to Kyle? It's Camille, and has become one of the most infamous memes in Housewives history, and of course features Kyle's original nose. Round 2 hard question. Here's the quote. Teddy, you are a little boring. Are we supposed to be honest or not? Who said it? This one was Sutton dropping a big truth bomb. Might actually be the only thing she's ever said that I totally agree with. Sorry, Teddy. What word did Lisa Rinna read the definition of aloud when the ladies were discussing Eileen's health struggles? Do you remember the exact word she was defining? It became a major story point. The word was Munchausen, and if you stay on top of cast interviews and stuff, you know that Lisa Rinna is still trying to blame all this on Lisa Vanderpump. If you think that Lisa Rinna should take responsibility, please comment below. Ding, 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 it's time for round 3, fight night. Starting with an easy one. What item of Crystal's clothing did Sutton call ugly? Was it A, her Chanel shoes, B, orange blazer, C, a tiny purse, or D, her leather pants? Sutton called Crystal's leather pants ugly. I have to agree, I think faux leather is a lot less ugly, figuratively and literally. And a hard one, what did Brandi throw at Kyle during their poker night showdown, then later regret because she was hungry? Was it A, goat cheese balls, B, pizza, C, sushi, or D, an In-N-Out burger? Brandi threw B, pizza in Kyle's direction during that infamous fight. And I have to say, it was kind of hard not making all the questions in a category called Fight Night about Brandi. The hardest question in round 3, what color is the bunny that Lisa Rinna gifted to Kim, which Kim returned to her at the reunion? You still see it every weeknight in the Watch What Happens Live Clubhouse. The bunny is blue. It was actually a baby gift for Kim's daughter. Okay, guys, this is your last chance to score some points in round 4. Which one of these does not belong? Round 4, easy question. Who has not skipped a reunion? Is it A, Adrienne, B, Kim, C, Lisa Vanderpump, or D, Taylor? D, Taylor never missed a reunion. In fact, she even showed up right after her husband's death. For the other Housewives reasons, well, Adrienne did not want to confront Brandi at the reunion because Brandi was putting out there that Adrienne had used a surrogate for her sons, which was not known at the time. Kim skipped out on a reunion because she was seeking treatment for alcoholism, and I think we all know why LVP skipped out on her last reunion. Which one of these Bravo stars has not appeared on RHOBH? Is it A, former New York housewife Bethany Frankel, B, Vanderpump Rules star Sheena Shea, or C, Heather Dubrow's husband Terry Dubrow? It's Terry Dubrow, who's never been on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, if you guys remember, he started working with and doing the show Botched with Adrienne's ex-husband, Paul, long after Adrienne was off the show, so we've never seen Terry. The final question, which of these friends of has never been a wife? Who was a friend of on the show but has technically never been married? Is it A, Dana Wilkie, B, Joyce Gerard, C, Eden Sassoon, or D, newbie Cherie Zampino? It's PK's multi-time See You Next Tuesday of the week, Dana Wilkie, who has spent most people's wedding budget on sunglasses. $25,000, didn't you know? Oh, it's so fun to look back at some of my favorite, and I'm sure some of your favorite moments of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now let's see how you scored. If you got 0 to 5 points, keep watching. You have missed a lot of really juicy stuff. If you scored 4 to 6 points, you are on the B list. Not bad. If you answered 7 to 9 questions correctly, you are a socialite smarty. And if you scored 10 to 12 points, congratulations, you are a trivia star, darling. Now you can brag to your friends about how all that time you spent watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was totally worth it. Maybe share this trivia quiz with them so that they can feel fulfilled as well. And don't forget to post your score below. Let me know how you did. If you love these, there's lots more. You can play 90 Day Fiancé trivia, Real Housewives of Orange County trivia. I have Selling Sunset coming up. Make sure that you hit subscribe on my channel so you never miss a new one. And please hit me up anytime at Christy Reports. Let me know what shows you want to be quizzed on next. Thank you so much for playing along. I'll see you next time.